I'm Teal in Royal Blue. This will be where I share my collection, talk Mariners baseball, and hopefully have a good time with everybody here. Many of you learned about my collection from the Tops feature that launched right at the start of the 2020. I started getting a lot of questions that the Tops interview didn't go into, like how I organize a collection this big, what sort of specific things I like to collect within my larger collection, how I stay passionate for this after so many decades. Some of the first videos I have planned will be some about specific types of cards, superfractors, printing plates, sets that I really enjoy. I also want to do things around certain memorabilia I have, around special games, and how that all comes together. I also want to do features around players that aren't maybe as well known or from the early days of the team, stuff that doesn't get talked about anymore. I figured this will line up really nicely with this being the 50th season for the team. And hopefully there will also be a lot to talk about with the current team, since this is opening day, and we have a really exciting season ahead of us. As for what you're watching in this video, a lot of this was shot around the same time as the Tops video, back in February 2025. There will be a link in the description about this one, which I shot with a friend of mine, that also goes in-depth about my collection and sort of the state of the hobby. Here you see us going through what look like junk wax or really uninteresting cards, but in a lot of cases are test cards, prototypes, sets that were never released to the public, things that are a little more interesting and you don't see that much in the hobby anymore. So I've taken a lot of the footage that we shot and reused it to give a little bit of an introduction to all of this, and also to help me learn how to make content. This will be a little rough. Hopefully we'll get better as we go along. Then here we have some of the showpieces of the collection. A couple of display cases holding 400 or 500 of my most interesting, most valuable, or just most personally important cards. Of course, this focuses heavily on the big names, Griffey, Ichiro, Julio, Cal. But no matter how much space I have to put all of these, there's always more, always things you want to change and players you want to see. So I do switch this out fairly often for the new things I get, for newer players, and just try and keep it interesting. We'll definitely be doing some videos, though, about what makes the cut to get into these cases, and some of the special stories behind what you do see in here. But this is about so much more than just cards. There are so many other pieces that can tell the story of this franchise, and that is going to be what we spend a lot of time on. We're going to see here, baseballs. One of my big projects is to try and get a baseball signed by every Mariner that's ever taken the field for us. I got the inspiration for this after visiting the museum at Yankee Stadium and seeing their, obviously, very vast history and their wall of baseballs, which, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend either going, or if you can't, at least going to their website and seeing the pictures of it. It's truly amazing, and I want to build something like that for our team. There are so many other types of memorabilia we can talk about. Game-used bats, jerseys, you name it, there's some part of it in my collection, and we'll take the time to learn about all of it. Right here we've got a Dan Wilson set of game-used, well, nearly everything. Jersey, shin guards, chest plate, cleats, bats. And here, the centerpiece of my collection, a champagne bottle from when we won our first division championship in 1995. We'll talk a lot more about that later. And so that'll do it for our intro. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I look forward to hearing your comments and building something up here with all of you.
There it goes! See you later!